Hi viewers, today we are going to explore Microsoft Security Response Center Researcher Portal, which is the Microsoft managed bug bounty platform. Let us start with the registration and login. If you go to msrc.microsoft.com/report/vulnerability, you will land to the MSRC's Researcher Portal. Here, let's go to the sign in page. You have multiple options. We can either use our Microsoft Live Work or School account. We can use our Google account. Also, we can register here with custom email address. As we don't have any account yet, so let us show the sign up flow. Sign up is nothing but registration. So if you click on sign up, the registration form opens, where first you have to enter your valid email address, click send verification code, then you will receive a verification code one-time OTP from the MSRC portal. After you get the verification code, you have to enter the verification code here and verify code. Then you can set up your new password, confirm password, and your display name. After that, you can press continue. This will create the MSRC researcher user for you. Go back to the login page. So using your registered email and password, you can sign in. Here, either you have to set up Microsoft Authenticator, or you can request one-time password using your email, or you can enroll that Microsoft Authenticator device itself. So for now time being, let's ask for an OTP over the email. So it will send the OTP to your registered email address. Enter the OTP and verify code. Email address verified, continue. So we covered the registration and login scenario. Now let's see and explore all the programs under MSRC portal. You can go to microsoft.com MSRC bounty programs. This is the endpoint. I will mention all these URLs and endpoints in the description field. So if you go to the bounty programs page, you see here cloud programs tab. Inside that you see all the Microsoft cloud programs which are eligible for bounty. If you go to endpoint and on-prem programs, you see all the Microsoft on-prem products where you can perform ethical hacking. And if you go to the 0-day quest, you see the announcements of MSRC blog and other things where 0-day quest, how to visit the portal and the steps and rules of engagement, everything is mentioned here. So this is for specific to 0-day quest program where researchers across the globe can join and do specialized 0-day hunt. Scope and ROE. Each program, if you want to see more details, you can click on that. For example, let's see M365. Here, if you scroll down, you see program description, bounty range, eligible submissions, scope, what all are things are in the scope. So this is M365 program. Inside that you can see Office, Outlook, Teams, OneDrive, Link, SharePoint, Viva Engage, Sway, Tasks, Forms, Bing, other. So all these things, portal.office.com, admin.microsoft.com. So these all are in scope of M365 security bug bounty program. Now how to get started. Here you can see the steps, how to create a test account, register for the product, and then start hacking. And after that you also have the bounty rewards amount here mentioned. So ranges from $1,250 to $19,500. And here you see the high impact scenarios where you will get extra bonus on top of your base amount. And then you also see general awards, category of vulnerability, report quality, exploitability, severity, steps to reproduce, everything. that will lead to your severity and reward. So you see, critical vulnerability can earn up to $15,000 for deserialization vulnerability. Similarly, each category of vulnerability has mentioned reward range. Now here we see out of scope as well. So what type of vulnerabilities are out of scope? For any additional information, you can also visit the frequently asked question page. And here all the revision history of this specific program, all the announcement updates. So this is how MSRC's specific bug bounty program pages are managed. So here you can come to the program, get the details, create test account, do testing, and then once you find any vulnerability, you have to go back to the researcher portal for submission. Let's see how to report a vulnerability. Once you identify any vulnerability in any program, you can come back to the researcher portal, log in, and then click on this create report button. This opens your submission form. Here you have to enter the title as usual, vulnerability title, description. You can select templates. You can create your own template for steps to reproduce. Then you can show like crash dump or any call stack of the crash if applicable. You can save this specific report as draft. You can have attachments, add your attachment here for POC, I mean proof of concept, either photos, videos, screenshots. And then comes the security impact. So here you can, from the drop down, you can select what type of vulnerability it is, what impact it has. You can select the product. So if you have done the M365 security program hunting, so here you can select that specific product here. Okay, after selecting this, if you don't know any specific product, it is not under any of the available product group, you can choose other or unknown. You can mention product version, component name, component version, component location. And then if you want to add another product or chain a vulnerability, you can click on this another product tab button. And if there is like cross tenant impact is there, you can select here. Additional field option is also there. Okay, if any CWE is assigned, you can add the CWE number. Is public issue or not? I don't know option is also there, but if you are sure, you can select accordingly. And then you can choose to remain anonymous. So if you choose remain anonymous, your name, your details will not be published anywhere. But if you want to get reputation and Hall of Fame page announcement, then you can keep it as no, remain anonymous as no, and then your display how it will be shown, it will be shown. Okay. You can add contributor also. That means if multiple researchers have combined, joined together and then found some vulnerability, you can add contributor and submit a report. So if you want to plan disclosing your submission, then you have to first coordinate the information to MSRC case manager. And once the vulnerability is fixed and the timeline is set, then you can go for public disclosure. Simply, you cannot disclose any vulnerability directly to public. Okay, you need permission. So for that, this specific section is there. You can choose yes, you want to do a public disclosure, then where you are going to disclose, either in some big conference or in your own blog or website, magazine or journal or other, you can mention all these things. How you are going to title your disclosure, when, date and time, you can mention. If you don't want disclose your vulnerability, keep it no. Okay. Additional information, if you have any external tracking ID or anything, you can mention it here. After that, you can click save draft, so it will be saved as draft in your portal, in your account, and when it is ready for submit, you can click on submit. So this is how we are going to report any vulnerability in MSRC portal. Now let's see the MSRC blog, microsoft.com msrc/blog. So here you see all the recent blogs, activities, and public announcements from Microsoft MSRC. Last is BlueHat. So what is BlueHat? BlueHat is Microsoft's international security conference. It is for all the external security researcher as well as internal Microsoft employees, where external security researcher, Microsoft employees, developers, and Microsoft internal security team come together, discuss about cutting edge security technologies, different vulnerabilities, research, and all this stuff. And this is interesting part is BlueHat is free for all. It is free to participate, right? But it is a registration invite only event. So whenever there is a BlueHat announced, it happens globally, both in USA, India, and other locations. So you can register for that. Either you can be a presenter, you can join or participate as just attendee. So all these options will be there. You can go to the BlueHat official website, msrc.microsoft.com/BlueHat. Next, BlueHat details will be published here. You see call for papers, registration information, application to attend, all these details, venue, event, everything. All the previous BlueHat event details with recordings you can find from here. So let's show you last year's BlueHat India event glimpse. Let's come back to MSRC portal. Profile tab where you can enter your details, your payment information. So if you receive any bounty, where you can get the reward. You can also go to the leaderboards. This is an acknowledgement page or Hall of Fame page where you can see all the researchers listed here. So this is how MSRC researcher portal manages all the external report submissions. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned, subscribe to our channel for more such videos.